Tes 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 mic 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oke, hello guys, welcome back with me Fedelish, your online friend. Oh ya, hari ini kita bakal lanjutin Coffee Talk 2 ya. Dan mungkin kita nggak tahu sih sampai jam berapa, tapi mungkin nggak bakal lama-lama. Ya, kita langsung buka gamenya aja. Jadi kemarin kita sampai day 13 kalau nggak salah. Kalau nggak salah ya, day 13 dan kita masih belum ketemu Freya sama sekali cuy. Bener-bener belum ketemu Freya dan hujan terus 13 day cuy. Gila. Kalau di sini tenggelam balik. Sampai petir-petir kan itu kan di gamenya kan. Continue. Let's go. Bailey. Hey ya. Loh, karakter kita kenapa? Knock knock. Anyone there? Wah, meleng nih karakter utamanya. Mr. Bailey's. Hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. Iya, kita tumbenan kayak orang masuk kan pasti dengar gitu. Tapi di sini kita nggak dengar. A penny for your thoughts. You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. Apa tuh? How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Tachan, hello Virion, welcome to the stream. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Ooh, we've been through so much, there's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So, we decided to give each other a bit of space. Oh. And figure out what we really want out of our wedding. Oh. Masih problematika sama ini. Oh ya, mereka sebelumnya problematikanya ini ya, antara keluarganya. Kalau sekarang masalah weddingnya ini. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fizzy. Anything warm will do. Oh, anything really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Herbal tea. Hibiscus Butterfly pea. Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. with milk and honey, please. Salah. Kita buka ininya dulu ya. My bad. Tomodachi. Kita like-likein kali ya. I'm very lucky to have people who with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Normal schedule. You wanna know where I got all awesome sunglasses? At Brew. Milk honey dreamin blue. Milk honey jadi sweetheart latte. Dreamin blue. Kita kasih dreamin blue aja ya. Milk and honey brew. Dreamin blue. Perfect. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Fedelish. Oh, jangan-jangan barang yang kemarin hilang itu maksudnya itu barang yang harusnya udah dikasih. Tapi karena nggak kita kasih, jadi hilang gitu barangnya. Mungkin ya. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they are just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. There's just one person I miss. But I've been missing her a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing. Exactly. Spot on, Fedelish. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them or both of them will walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evening curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Alphen high society is amazing at keeping up appearance, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you, it feels a lot like family game. Sounds like she was a perspective person. It truly was the best of them until she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought Alf don't get sick. Gak mungkin dong. See, that's a part of Alphen disinformation. Alf don't get sick with your little run of milk colds. Oh, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Oh, mereka immortal, but bisa mati karena penyakit. Oke. Jadi matinya itu gak ada dari penuaan maksudnya si Elf itu. Except there is this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what family says. Most of the time when someone dies, incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. Oh, they basically shot her in during her last few weeks. Oh no. That's that sound really awful. Yeah, actually, yes. I did manage to visit her and she put on a brave face. But it was clear she wasn't happy. But then, she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Oh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. Hi fun, welcome to the stream. I'm pretty sure she will have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she will be proud of me right now. I'm certain she will be. Thanks, Fedelish. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, okay. Oh, ada si Silver. Silver sama Amanda. Good evening. Hi, Fedelish. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda. We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you? Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Ah, the nice earthling we met on our first night. Here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I am a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly, fiance is a successful outcome of dates with 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring. We are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Ahem. Alright. Sounds like something I shouldn't brought to heart. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while. That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth. Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our mission. Interesting. That sounds like there is a story there. But first, tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients that you have served us in the past. Kita udah serve dia apa aja? Kalau nggak salah, kita serve dia Blue Lightning sama apa ya? Halo Om, halo Kreona, welcome to the stream. Put nama, halo Bau, welcome to the stream. Kita kemarin Kita kemarin serve apa ya? Blue lightning, blue pea, ginger. Oke, blacklist, blacklist. And then kita serve apa ya kemarin ya? Bikinin dia air putih. Jangan dong. Coffee honey lemon. Tapi kalau nggak salah kita kasih dia black lemon deh. Berarti coffee lemon kita blacklist. Berarti kita coba sekalian bikin pakai matcha mungkin. Matcha cinnamon maybe. Matcha then cinnamon brew. Coba kita geser ininya ya. Cinnamon mint. Soalnya kadang beda urutan dia ini cuy. Satu jadi menu, satu enggak. Oh enggak. Kita cari yang bakal ngasilin menu aja coba. Berarti green tea, milk, and mint. Maybe. Gak menu dong. Green tea, milk, cinnamon. Gak ada menunya coy. Yalah. Coffee honey milk. Tapi coffee kan udah. Coffee udah pernah sebelumnya. Dia minta yang belum pernah. Oke, done. Masterpiece. Ginger juga udah pernah. Here you go. It does. It is at least 56% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as early, would express delighted. According to our calculation, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving in Earth. Buset, banyak banget ini experience-nya. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? Man, it's very significant. Right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoy this place and we will miss it. Oh no, that's kinda sad. Don't mind me. Getting a bit emotional here. Emotional. Damn it. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. That one was quite close actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. It made her really angry. She was still sinning when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was on to us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or what's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief. Yes, we have thought on it for a while and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. You've really gotten a hang of emotion now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, offspring. If that is the case, we're content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up earthling emotion? No, we came here for the purposes of general earthling research. And it appears to us that now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects, we will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper, uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural pattern, deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow, that's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brain in the family. Oh, that wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you are leaving, does that mean? Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right. You're looking for love, aren't you? Banget, okay, Renzu. Welcome to the stream, ya. Thank you. Ahmad, hi Ahmad, welcome to the stream. I think. I think I may found it. Wait, was on the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while and I really think this is it. And I took up this mission from the hive when I came to Earth. And during this entire process, when I change, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desire honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reason for those desire, the emotion as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotion when I first came to Earth. And I was really bad at communicating clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotion honestly. It certainly requires some time, and even more time to find someone who can look at them with you, not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. Nyimak dulu bang, oke, senpapi, aman. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So, does that mean you and Lua found some answer? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but at least I would like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answer indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really clear our heads. We have gotten bogged down in the detail and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. It's us and our closest family member, whether we got them at birth or choose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Ah, come on, Fedelish. You know, you mean a lot to be the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Heidi's invitation here. Oh, Heidi di-invite juga coy. Emang ada peran penting sih si Heidi sih. Well, Heidi's and Gala's invitation, seeing how that is obvious plus one. Would you give it to them when you see them? It will be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for a party? A party? Oh, party nih. Amanda anak party banget ya. This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% listen and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys, but sadly, we are leaving to Seattle tomorrow. Oh no. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Oh, besok udah berpisah kita dengan Silver. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We're going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. Oh, and maybe even a bit further if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our siblings explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourist is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I would say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. It is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in, that I will have to restart everything from the scratch. Knowing that you're here, Fedelish, that I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home. Well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. Ahem. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I would like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. How about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I love that. With some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Dirty chocolate? Sweetness? Honey? Some spice would be amazing. Ginger? Wow, apa nih? 299 792 458. Cheers. Ya, udah lah ya. For a light speed traveler. Oh, light speed traveler. Ah, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes, is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? The speed of light. Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Fedelish. Thank you, but do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keep you on your toes. But then, honey make it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. That how does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you are sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'll like that. Thank you, Fedelish. Wow, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this one. Oh, you're right. I'm just so excited. I can barely sit still. I can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal. It is. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that was quite a dramatic pause. I really want to know what you are going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting life. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our siblings is excited because his date will be joining us. Ooh. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right. We agree with her movie analysis, 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talk about movie. And now she's joining you two on a holiday. How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Western all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. I, fortunately, also like space travel operas. Ah, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she met Amanda and that they got along. Does that mean she also know where you are from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. Very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances to reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regular. I know that not everyone will be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I would say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she had heard your story and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. Hi, hello Mr. Rachi, welcome to the stream. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you are achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. For others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they are acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, I see. And we are definitely proud of you. You two are a really sweet family. Yoi. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There's no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute difference in a specific process, but the bond appeared to be 99.999 similar in the end. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must. Go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. While she analyzed the earthling ritual of folding shirt, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do you enjoy your trip? Do enjoy your trip. Both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you too, then. Hasta la vista, stranger. And Orc Western. Bye to you too. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Fedelish. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding? Here. I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps. Whether we would like it. Nah, ini sampai jam 3 pagi ya. Sampai ada yang nyampe rumah. We will love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose. But there's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. Going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Ah, Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Fedelish. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Baileys. Dream in blue. Ini day berapa cuy? Coba nanti kita ke yang kalender dulu deh. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Mekomimi driver press truck filled with catnip suspected DUI. DUI. Kamu ke Komifro gak bang? Ada sen papi. Dan besok pergi lagi. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. Coba ke ini satu. Berarti sekarang kita day. Baru day 12 tah. Kita day 12. Oh, ada 15 day cuy. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Fedelish. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, a lot of things have happened. Can I order something first? Of course, what would you like it? Can you make me a cup of chai? Chai. Chai? Chai. Kayak apa ya? Harusnya pakai ini. Mungkin ya. Tunggu deh. Ada pakai ginger nih. Coba mint ginger. Salah. Cinnamon ginger. Coba. Chai apa ya chai? Ada di CT1 tapi gue lupa cuy. Komifro itu isinya apa-apa dong sih. Orang jualan. Tapi stage-nya agak seru sih tadi. Musik tadi stage-nya. Dekat-dekat speaker kan. Oi, anjay. Perlu bikin apa bang? Hai. Mungkin minuman, lemon man, kayaknya bukan deh. Kayak itu kayaknya coba honey cinnamon. Iya, udah trash tua. Kau masih paling depan, oi-oi-oi-nya. Aku ke depan soalnya ada yang bau cok di belakang cok. Bau banget aja. Thai. Tea, milk, ginger. Salah head anjir. Goblok, salah. Ulang. Kita pakai cara curang karena masih awal aja ini. Sayang banget. Oh, masih belum mandi, iya kan? Gak ikut-ikutan ya. Salah hati. Karena emang belum sampai rumah. Loh. Ini ngomel. Lemon mint tea. Apa dia pakai yang itu ya? Green tea, lemon honey. Cough syrup. No. Green tea, milk, ginger. Green tea, milk, ginger. Nope. Green tea, milk, cinnamon. Tidak ada, cok. Apa ya? Chai. Ini kapan rel bintang, Om? Tar rel? Gak tahu. Belum download. Tapi di Star Rail itu ada yang mirip sama ini, cuy. Sama Ilyas anjir. Roli Ilyas anjir. Atau pakai ini. Oh. Harusnya ini sih, di green tea sih. Hai. Green tea. Honey cinnamon maybe. Nope. Green tea, lemon honey. Emang seseru itu kah Takoya game ya? Lemon ginger. Coy, gak dapet cok menunya. The hell? Honey G. honey lemon, milk honey. Kayaknya pakai milk deh kayaknya nih. Mungkin ginger. Penyuka turn based pasti suka. Emang iya? Kenapa Anda sangat yakin sekali ada kata pasti? Hai. Coba ini. Kan deh. Coba dibalik. Soalnya chai itu kayaknya dia yang pakai spice. Masala chai, let's go. Cup of masala chai for the lady with an eclectic taste. Hehe. Thank you, it's delicious. You're welcome. So, you were saying? Oh, right. It's just I've been busy working on my game. Ah, I see. How is it going? It's pretty difficult. But I'll manage. Bang, banyak wibu bawang gak diajar? Banyak. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talk about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it. Of course. Banyak puri coy di sini coy. Kan banyak orang yang ekspektasi kayak Genshin. Orang yang dari dulu udah suka kayak turn based, suka aja dengan game itu. Oh. Pada mikirnya hack and slash ya. Kamu termasuk gak bang? Enggak. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. Which is a shame. I truly like their game, but with all the shady requirement they had, I could tell they looked down on us, small developers. And that's scary thing. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I love a lot. ASR bulan depan that game, mark my word. Oh yeah, I will have overlooked all that. That's understandable. I trust them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them because I wonder if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Haha, okay. Soalnya dari reviewnya sih emang storynya bagus, Senpapi. Jadi dan emang dia ambilnya kan genre turn based ya, yang dimana tuh fannya itu cukup solid sih kalau menurut gue ya, game yang turn based itu ya. Jadi emang nggak seramai hack and slash, cuman mereka tuh lebih solid gitu. Nunggu setengah bulan palingan biar kelihatan dead game atau kagaknya ya. Iya sih, pastilah, pasti. But as expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insist they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. Kamu nggak coba main ASR? Belum. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Doesn't sound like good faith to me, right? Considering the unfair condition they are expecting me to accept. It could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they care though. Yeah, that aside, Myrtle is coming here soon. Great. So you two made up already? Yes. We apologize to each other. Nice. I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well. Tadi di CF tuh ada ini cuy, ada bootnya Nike cuy. Game Nike tuh. Game yang nggak tahu itu gamenya kayak gimana. Aku nggak pernah lihat sama sekali mah gameplay. Yang aku tahu karakternya wadidaw semua di situ. But she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious. And she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, hi Myrtle. We were just talking about you. Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Ika pernah collab sama Chainsaw Man. Yoi. Sampai Winda bikinin dramanya cuy. Don't worry, only all the good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, sorry Fedelish, I won't be ordering today. Why? We don't have time. We are going to the expo sale, right? Oh, you're right. Expo sale? We're hunting new part for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately. Ah, a bit? He's joking. It's pretty much in its daft throes. If you're going, we are building you a whole new setup. But if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. And at this point, I'm not sure it will be any help at all, to be honest with you. Cuma setelah itu udah jarang aja gamenya. Udah hilang hype. Iya kah? Kayaknya enggak deh. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. So it really is time for a better setup. That's the spirit. Go big or go home. Sorry, fellas. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later. Yeah, take care. Safe trip and good luck. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Well, hello gentlemen. Hey, Fedelish. Fedelish. Nice seeing you here, Henry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. Kalau jawabannya kayak aku ya, seperti biasa. Tidak ada yang spesial. What do you want to drink, Henry? It's on me. No, 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 no. That won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what will it be? You first. Sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. STMJ ini kan ada yang digeser kemarin. Milk ginger honey. Tuh, kalau STMJ kan harusnya susu telur baru jahe. Berarti madu dulu baru jahe kan. Di sini digeser sih jadi ginger honey. Kalau nggak kedetect deh. Serve it. One STMJ coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Well done. Thanks, Fedelish. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Ah, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. I see you have a selection. Ah, yes, we have blue tea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try teh jahe rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger, deep with rosal buds, another name of hibiscus. Anything else in it? Oh, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. Orang nikah itu jualan adalah pada 80% nembak 20%. Emang sih. Teh jahe rosella udah pernah gitu. Teh jahe rosella. Oke. Hibiscus ginger honey. Hibiscus ginger honey. Kita kasih ini. Proceed. Perfect. What is this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? Or hiding? Oh, the date is really soon. Will you pass it along to him? Since I'm not sure when he'll be here. Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of teh jahe rosella for you. Thanks. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Oh. It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's good. But I pass you impromptu test. Berharap long live 10 tahun ke depan. What the hell? So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Yeah. Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? How are you managing? Did you get your checkup? I did. Ray asked me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that truth? But I don't think you get to complain. No, why not? You know, my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh, I mean compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. The truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that, like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh. It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. The weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscle. Yeah. Oh, Georgie. Hey, folks. The man of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. Fedelish, what did I miss? Some very important weather talk. That's so. Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No, what are we talking about? Fedelish, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Henry. In short, there has been a string of car vandalism nearby. So he's trying to figure out if the trees being gone has anything to do with the case. Ketakutan dia. Ketakutan dia. That's where we are now. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happens. Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm telling about everything I'm about to tell you is real. It will sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. I told Fedelish about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really, in what way? The lighter was my grandpa's. There's a chance. He bought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Anyway, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, he believed my lighter was the key to making to making sense of all this, and gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night, the spot you know, to where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean what? The lighter, it just blew up. Nani? Well, what do you mean blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking toward my car, you see? But I heard it. Pow! With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clinks. Pow? What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? Ah, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse you all with that. But patow is... what is that? You know, patow. And then what happened? Right, okay. And I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over, where with its lid open, the flame. It was burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to you all, I freaked the freak out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking toward the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspect my lighter while I was just standing there. They asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours?" I said yeah. Then I fired a question back. "Are you the one who have been messing with cars around here lately?" And they say yeah. They said yeah. Well, sounds like case closed. Oh, they weren't ghosts. Hell no, thanks God for that. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. Part of the fairy fold, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the Noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only order takeout, and I usually walk there. What was the reason of for the all vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise, and we have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah, tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside of the due DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. Oh, udah ini ya. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. Oh, pas ganti mayor. Si ininya motong ininya pada udah janji ya. Oh, and we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive, not just for their friend, but as a remembrance of of the injustice as well. After all the urban renewal this city's gone through, makes sense if the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartment in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Ah, yeah. Sorry. Something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. By failing to remember, the outside party will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Nom's owner told me that they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure are happening if they are completely forgotten, right? Something like that. I guess I'm not sure. Right, okay, but doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respect or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestor, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I will visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' grave too, when my wife was still alive. Oh. If our extended family was visiting, they will join us. We will clean their gravestone, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomi dishonor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. That's the thing. Continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves though. We remember the disease and all the reason they matter to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death. Memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other, because keep tracking of any sort of history is a team effort. It's the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of gnomes, owner though, what happened to them after all that? Oh, right. Did you arrest them? No. Huh. Are you gonna to let them go? Not necessarily. I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghost involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. A shame about about that lighter of yours, though. Ah, yeah, it's probably busted. Right? That's the thing. It worked just fine. Not even a scratch. Really? But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, patow! We even debate the sound effect and everything. But as I said, it still worked fine. But I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey, now, a man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older. Oh. As for the blowing up, it was probably well timed, but chemical reaction or something. This thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence indeed. I think it's a ghost though. Shut it, Henry. Gosh. In any case, mystery solved. For now at least. Um. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure. Safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Henry. Take care. Wih, ini masih nggak nemu Freya, cok. Let me move over there. Gila, perbandingan badannya si Kala sama si Georgie, anjir. 1:3 gak sih? 1:3 lah, ya. Yeah. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me, please. Espresso. Gak ada gift item ya. Serve it. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Great as always. So what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to them, I guess I'll focus on the rumor. Word is going around that car are being messed up there. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll spiral out of control. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls? Something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Fedelish. The old man tremble. Pleasure is all mine. Haha. Well, take care and see you later, huh? Have a good night, Fedelish. Safe trip, you too. Dun dun. It's busy. Sunday, October 1st. Vegan food on the rise. Minum diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movies high weapon. It's astonishing. 2 billion worldwide. Anjir, $2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really want? An independent survey. Anjir, masih belum ada si Rehaju 13D. Fadlish. Miss Rachel. Kayak Kermi dia kalau nyari aku. Kalau Fadlish gitu. Selalu di chatnya gitu. Atau manggil. Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Fedelish. Congratulations. Done what? Music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Had a Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about Andy and stuff? Come on, silly. We are the only one here anyway. It will be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh, never mind that. Let's just play it, quick. Anjay. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies with harmony. Yes. So like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you would expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The soreness of anxiety and the sweetness of promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. Think, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it will curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. Apa tuh? What is it? Rachel juga penasaran. If this is supposed to be your new single, then everyone except to hear your voice. This is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect? Bener sih. I know, but I'm planning something. We'll see. How are you, by the way, Fedelish? It's fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad came here last night? Henry, yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night. So I wonder what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Ah, what a surprise. I thought you had have been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that, but Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even live in the States. No, as much as he has been a nag my whole life. I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Kata Riona. Hello, how are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Mungkin deh ini kelar kita end stream aja deh. Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh wow. I'll just get a drink first. Right. What would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Milk. Milk. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remember something. It's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. Oh no, ada tearsnya deh. What's wrong? That's right, Riona, what's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Bang, akhirnya finally aku nyampe, mantap. Of course, let it all out. Minggir sana. Miss Rachel is right. Feel free. After listening to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversation with Fedelish and the regular of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance on purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your effort and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not start from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry was enable you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, is successful enough that people are living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes, but have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I am simply afraid. I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in the play. I really do. Understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectation. Along with my lack of higher education, And for the simple fact of what I am, I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depth of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejection again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. This might be difficult. Miss, I I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Fedelish insists, right? Right. In that case, I would like something made with blue pea, with eh, no milk or ginger, please. Blue pea, tapi nggak ada milk sama ginger. Lemon mint. Apakah sudah ada menunya? Blue tea lemon mint belum ada. Bukan menu. Blue pea, cinnamon mint. Bukan menu. Blue pea, mint. Coba. Oh udah ya. So that's served it. Here, I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what is it? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackle of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. See, it doesn't have to be opera, right? Arden. Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics. You're not wrong, but that was just an example. Ease. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizon. Oh, I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do not regret that I am one-track-minded if effort may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere effort. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas over. Lucas is an influencer who has been coming here recently. Why does the name ring a bell? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomocho. If it's even the same Lucas I mean. What was the over for? Was over a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated underrated talents. We showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their mind. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it will be his loss necessarily. Shish, shish, shish. Just do it. Taxing. Yeah. Okay. He, he responded. What did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. It seems like he's in the middle of something. At least, that one thing's settled. Yup. Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune, we banshees, used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune. We all will work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, right? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we are not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshee around is because many still choose to remain in the commune. Right. The world still isn't kind to us. Oh. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. Tiket Komifuro kau beli berapa bang? Beli satu. Maksudnya harganya 65. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. And it's like having a mobile fortress. Which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic. Wow, a mobile fortress. Huh. Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. Perhaps it's better if I go now. Oh. Okay, I'll leave too. Waduh, cepet banget. If you wish, I can drop you off. Really, I live pretty far from here. It's fine. Okay. See you later, Fedelish. Hey Fripp, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. I suppose I'll wait another hour. Iya, udah keluar. Satu day lagi deh. Inilah. Cepet banget yang sebelumnya. User of Tomodachil's new storage feature. It needs a longer duration. A piece of halving advice that seared into my memory. Gobble Labs shutdown. Researcher to finally stop experiment after buset 1304 insiden. Lah, mati listrik di sini ceritanya. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we are discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the Happy Couple. Pernah nonton The Menu gak? Pernah? Ah, it wasn't sad so much as cute though. Waktu itu kayaknya nontonnya cuman bertiga, berdua. Nobody though, nobody di Discord kok. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey's you'll be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Ya bang, harganya kan aku tanya berapa. Lah, beli berapa? Beli satu kan juga beli berapa, cok? Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Whoops, I apologize, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. Ada film yang sama kayak gitu gak? The Platform? Tapi dia bukan di makanan. Tapi konsepnya mirip sih, kurang lebih. Mungkin. Gak tahu juga. Tapi kau coba aja nonton The Platform. Ah, here we go. Ya terserah deh, males. Ya elah. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regular Fedelish. So it does. Now shall we get this celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline, I call it the passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, hey, hey. Don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last name. But I'll be Mr. Miller, if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Ah, you always make me melt. Disgusting, he said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the city hall floor that makes my allergy flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure, and to something sweet, to something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness. Honey and mint, maybe? After midnight. Let's go. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in my mind. It's fine. High praise from Heide. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Fedelish? Ah, I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two sheep in the night. Before meeting at the morning. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury, but even then, he would beg the walls pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two become great friends. Nah, you know, vampires are much more my type. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Vampire and proud of it. That will look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Waduh. Someone? Fedelish, maybe. Oh, I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Yes, if you want to, we will love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. And thank you for making us feel a true part of your life. You're here. You'll always be a part of our life now, Fedelish. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Heide. Really? Ah, well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Baileys, for entertaining me and making me consider a consulting career, however briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Heide. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we are forgetting about you, Gala. Each time, right. I don't know you as well as Fedelish guy. And I haven't helped you nearly as much as I did it. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you are starting today. Oh, Gala. Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Heide? Fedelish, my dear friend. Fedelish, my dear Fedelish. Never think that you are out of reach of my retribution. I do apologize that we only serve soft drink here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Ah, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we are not actually drinking booze this thing. Oh. Speaking of starting a family, just in case you know. Oh. And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Gala. Imagine, little purple elf with horn running around everywhere. And thanks, I think Heide. I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drink as well. Never liked stronger stuff. He's not lying, I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it, and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big girly dude, I guess. Nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Devilly. Booze just become the big social thing. But I, for one, wish there was a better range of soft drink. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They import some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade from some fruit juice. It all tastes really nice and unique. But then, also had edible robot. What the hell? Edible robots? What the fuck? And they made a miniature forest out of a vegetable and dark chocolate. Wow, when did you go to a place like that? Ah, a while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Why? I'm okay, sweetie. Oh, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some juice, and a pinch of salt. Tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O type, preferably universal donors and all that. Bang, aku mau jadi VTuber juga, guys. Yuck. I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friend from work, Baileys, and your sister, Lua. She has got a very strong character. I respect that. It's impossible, you mean, but I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Just a year or three. He probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yes, that was definitely the reason why. You always think of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'll say, Gala is a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. If Fedelish ever move out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister number, I guess. You will have to hurry, or you'll have to step over. Your primary school friend, Baileys. Marco, I thought I will catch him start staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses, delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best picture. Longing glances, hearts filled with pent-up desire, scorn dissimulated in a smear. Hopefully you've captured some picture of our lovebirds too. Yes, I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know, but it will be worth it. I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. Perfect shot. Oh, look at this, babe. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but no, it's obviously lovely. Absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Yes, once we sift through the superfluous detail. I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have that one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Fedelish, you wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yes, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objection whatsoever. Yeah, I would love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Fedelish, I'm not sure where we would be without you. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It would seem so. Come on, tell them. Tell us what. Nothing's been confirmed yet. You're certainly not going back on it. And you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying too. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctor thinks she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. Yes, an entire party next to her bed. Can you imagine? Anyhow, we got to chatting with Heidi. And just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Heidi. It's nothing. I could use the experience so that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding picture. Sounds like good social redistribution to me, right? So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Heidi? I've got the house, and I've got the job, and I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear. How's the house coming along? How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it will look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch. That's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet. But we are not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachi scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. It's alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as he does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you will talk about it. Don't worry, it went really well. He said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy, which is good, because that's what matters to me, too. And happy Lua is a Lua who powered through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. Always been the one bringing up the kids topic. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it would do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be stay at home dad. I will still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working, but I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you, and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'll be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who would rather stay home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller. Mrs. No, using my family name on you feel wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting, but none of that matters much. Anyway, as long as we are still Lua and Baileys. Excuse me. It sounds like Heide has found a new way forward. He has. Yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? Nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screw you with your hat quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elf with their only longish live have issue. I can imagine werewolves are somewhere between elf and human, and we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense to me. I'll say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. And for all that, he can be a difficult one. He also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. Yes, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a timeout, we can trust that we will always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hi there, I mean. He liked Fedelish from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me, and perspective about me as well. Perceptive. And I'm glad he befriended you too. This chat right now, it's really good. You're alright too, Gala? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Ah, right back at ya. Ah, and listen to that. It's pouring rain again. But I will be really cold if I didn't have your jacket bag. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And I guess it's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. You know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple to avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Ah, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Fedelish? Are you referring to the goddess Tears legend? That's the one. Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elfin poetry. But I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Right then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but of all her children, one she liked best. They were shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. Their siblings tormented each other. They silently looked at the stars. When their sibling ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle, will love me and take care of me. He thought of the days ahead and smiled. One day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance. Oh no, don't worry, it's not a sad story. Right then, carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. And immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they would never seen before. They had never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As they passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and sun. They talked to harvests and of young children, of famines and old men. They talk of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both of eh, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any troubles. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, that old hag, ah, give her a chance, my love, she improved. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, she is a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiance. Hi, I'm Haley, welcome to the stream. Yup. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. Bang, ako sunod. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. For many hours the goddess was angry and shouted, and for many hours she was despondent. He was despondent and sulked. And finally, he turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers, and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness of her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it. So, the goddess said, for each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other. And according to Alf, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You are just really beautiful sometimes. You are a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at rain the same way now. Ooh. Ah, it's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right, the goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told ya. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you are all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor. I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. Ah, look! Here's at least another someone who is safe from the rain right now. Oh, that's a very wild little guy. Poor Gala. Did he just shake rain all over you? He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What is he doing here? Oh, is he your cat, Fedelish? No, but he's been around here. He has been around here a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he is adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first, but that's pretty much how you got hired to. Oh, that's an apt comparison. It seems that it seems that he might be looking for something though, or someone. If that's the case, he hasn't found them. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes. Very mysterious. What did I miss? A cat, apparently. Ah yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times. But he doesn't seem to stay very long. Or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight, messenger between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds me of someone actually. No comment. Uh-huh. Anyhow, what was that call about? I was interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size, my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floor. I just want floor I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you would be more particular about decoration, Heidi. I'm particular in the sense that I want it to look good, but he has got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. Besok kamu jadi apa? Apakah jadi NPC? It's not, peak design trends. That car served me right. Thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought that up, truce. Why don't you help Heide with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed. My job, time. Your job, time. Hey, everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. But Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true, I just go for functional thing. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampire is the problem here. I think your taste in vampire is your one saving grace. Ugh. You guys sound like you're gonna just be fine. Indeed. You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp and feeling good and safe and home. It's pretty rare in a kinda public place. I think it's kinda I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, it has never felt like a strange place to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Fedelish. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patron's comfort has always been our priority. Oh, very much here. That and also you all are alright. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, or a month, or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Here's to that. We're here. Huh. You are all welcome anytime, happily or together. And looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you news, and to get fair eerie remedies, and to listen in on the drama. We can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over, and we've kept you up for a while already, Fedelish. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night call. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Right, good night, Fedelish. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's go. Good night, Fedelish. Thanks again for being with us. Good night and on another night. No, thank you for everything. Truly. Have a good rest, Fedelish. You too. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Eek, Bay, what are you doing? Carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love it. I love it too. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. People whose thought I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failure matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like to have a hive. Chosen hive. Oke. Kita bakal end live-nya sampai sini aja ya. Coba kita baca newspapernya dulu. Ya loading. Jadi di mana Frank? Nggak tahu. Sampai sekarang belum nemu deh. Fire director resigned in the wake of shocking leaks. Pair of American business reality disowned over choice of wife. Killer Olga, the new invasive species. A safe. Main menu. Oke, kita bakal sebut nama. Ada Om Hali, ada Bau, ada Takoya, ada Senpapi, ada Wisteriachi, ada Renzu, ada Creonal, ada Pan, ada juga Virion. Ya, kayaknya segitu. Lah udah dong. Berangkat awal, Cok. Oh ya, thank you banget yang sudah mampir kali ini dan juga menemani live stream kali ini, and you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.